Hey, what goes on, guys? We're back here again with another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Playmates Toys Bandi Godzilla series Gorosaurus for the 1968 Godzilla movie. Um, Now I wasn't really like looking for this, but if I saw it, I would have got it, and I saw it, so I got it. It's pretty simple as that. I don't really collect a lot from this line. If you haven't watched already, I've done a mod where I took the Jet Jaguar from this series, which you can actually see on the back here, modified it, gave it a shit ton more articulation and whatnot. So modified the hell out of it, but you know, it still was from this series. So you can go ahead and check out that video if you've not already. Just look up custom Jet Jaguar and you'll see my video pop up, or just go to my page. But I wanted to get the Gorosaurus. This one actually looks pretty good. Might do a paint wash on. I'll talk a little bit more about it in the video, but this one has some things that have not been in prior figures as far as I know, and I am a big Godzilla fan, and unfortunately with NECA losing the license, we're not going to be getting any affordably good super articulated Godzilla figures for a while, so I'll go ahead and take any character that I can get, and getting Gorosaurus is one that was definitely on the list. But taking a look at the packaging, or kind of their lack of, it's pretty lackluster. It's just a card with a wide base. It's got red on the inside, says that Godzilla logo there. You can see Playmates. On the bottom, it's literally just hollow, which is kind of crazy, and all the ties are there. There's the barcode if you need it on the back. Let me get that to focus for you guys. There's the barcode if you need it. On the back, you can see Rodan, which I will not be getting because I don't like that design for Rodan at all. It's ugly as hell to me. The Gorosaurus, which we'll be checking out. The Godzilla from the 1995 movie, and the Jet Jaguar, which I also already talked about. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. I do like the art of Godzilla in the back. This is the corresponding Godzilla to this movie, so it's pretty cool. But without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this guy open and take a quick look at it. So as you saw in the box, he does come in 2 separate pieces, but it's not that bad. I haven't put this in yet, so you just kind of push and twist, and it should go in relatively well, and it should stay pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy closer up. It's kind of not what I expected. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit less than what I was hoping, and my standards are already pretty low for this guy, but what I'm noticing right off the bat is, I don't know if it's because his legs are warped from the box, but his feet are very awkward and they don't stand very good together. Like, I feel like it should be more like that, but they kind of like cave in a little bit. So I'm not really sure what the reasoning for that is. And unfortunately, there's kind of nothing I can really do about that right now. The paint is actually pretty good. I like the gradient of like the tan underbelly that goes up into like the dull gray. The mouth is painted pretty good. I mean, the gums are a little bit weird because the teeth and gums are kind of one big sculpt. So it does look a little weird in there. Let me get a closer look at that. It is a little bit weird in there. But I guess they got to make it friendly for kids. I don't know what kid's going to be wanting to buy this, to be completely honest. But I doubt any kids will be looking for this. I don't really know what the demographic for these figures are, to be completely honest, because they do deep cut things that an adult collector would like, but market them towards kids, which is kind of weird. On the back, there's no paint at all, and the finish on the arms is different from the rest of the body, which is kind of weird because you would expect the arms and the legs to be the same, but it's just the arms. Not really sure why. It's kind of like glossier on the arms. Like I said, there's no paint going down. The eyes painted pretty good. I mean, it's super basic, just highlight or the catch light. It's pretty much it. Going down to the tail, looks pretty good. I guess it's supposed to be in this position. One thing that I do got to say is they did do the toes and the nails, which are painted very good, actually. I really like the way that looks. They're painted nicely. And on the feet, and the dew claw in the back, which is painted good. So I like that. When it comes to paint, while it is good, see what I mean? Like, you gotta like get it in a weird position for it to stand. When it comes to paint, while I don't think it's terrible, I definitely think that just a wash on this guy would have really taken it to the next level. And I think that it really would have brought this to life. I might do a wash if I get some time. Like I think I said in my last video with the Superman and the Flash, which thank you guys for all the views. I got really good views on that. Apparently it was the first Rebirth Superman review up, which is pretty cool. But I think I got a lot of customs going on right now, so I might do a wash on this guy, which I think would really amplify the sculpt, because the sculpt is there. Like, looking at all the scales and the wrinkles in the figure, like, it's definitely there. So I think a custom paint job on this would be pretty good, because I don't mind the lack of articulation, which I'm going to talk about now just because there's not much of it. The head is on a swivel, and it pretty much looks atrocious in any position that is not looking forward, so kind of useless. You do get a swivel at the arms. Both of the arms, they will rotate 360, even though they are a different sculpt. Now the legs kind of suck. There's a swivel at the tail here where you attach it, just to get that out of the way. But the legs here, I thought they were going to have a ball joint. And since this is kind of like McFarlane styled, pre-posed, like kind of like curved, I guess. I don't really know the best way to put that. The legs are super weird. So they kind of kick forward like that, and then kind of like that. So they like intertwine with each other. So you can't like move them forward. And it's just, I don't know. I thought there was going to be a ball joint there. I really shouldn't have expected that. But the way that they were shaped made it look like that. But like you can see like how the spine kind of is, it's turned. It's not a flat spine, which I guess is cool in some regard, but then kind of stupid in another one and others. So I guess it's just a matter of opinion if you like a lot of articulation on your figures. And where I do like a lot of articulation, for the price point, I can understand that the articulation isn't going to be up to par with like a $20 figure. So I don't think it's too bad. But where this really wants to come in, or where I really want this to come in, is scale. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So here's the Gorosaurus next to the NECA Godzilla versus Biollante, which is the only Godzilla I have handy right now, because this is my favorite design for Godzilla, and I love this figure. And here he is next to the, I don't know what they were calling this, like the art painted King Kong, which I actually bought these two together because this one was on sale. Because I was eyeing it for a while, but I just wanted to, I was going to wait to see if it went on sale, because there's nothing really crazy about this one. It's more of the completionist in me. But, I mean, it's pretty cool for what it is. I'm just talking about this slightly. I really wish that they went all out with this paint. Like, the fact that it's only on the head, which it looks great on the head. The head looks awesome, but you move down the body and it's barely there. I understand what they were going for, and I can appreciate the effort, but it only looks good in certain positions. So I think they should have taken a little bit more creative liberty and went crazy with the paint all the way around. Because if you get, when you get to the legs, there's like barely anything there. And like I said, it only really works in certain positions and lighting styles. So not the greatest idea on NECA's part. And you'll know that and you guys should know by now that I sing NECA's praises to no end. So for me to say something less than ideal about them is, you know, I'm not lying. So, but the Gorosaurus is maybe a little bit too small. I wish he was a little bit bigger, but if you play with your angles, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I always think that Kong was too big for the Godzillas anyway. I understand that this isn't what NECA was going for, and that's totally fine by me. I love this figure. It's probably one of my favorite figures of all time. So I understand that he was a little bit too big to begin with. So the Gorosaurus actually does look better with Godzilla. You can kind of see them there. I mean, maybe, again, he should be a little bit bigger, but he was smaller than Godzilla, at least from what I remember. I haven't seen this in a while, and I watched it as a kid, but I think it kind of works. Like I said, you can definitely tell a quality difference in the two, aside from the articulation. And if these weren't so damn expensive, I would probably like swap some parts. Like the arms are very similar. Maybe customize it, but these, since NECA lost the license, these have all been going up in price, so that's not even a question anymore. So these look good together, but, or they look all right together, but there's just such a quality difference between the two of them. So if you play with your angles right in your photos or whatever, or just kind of just want this sitting on the display as a different character like me, I think it'll definitely suit the bill and do good for you. So it's the point of the video. I know you guys are asking yourself, yo, Ant, what you thinking of this figure? And I gotta say, you know, for a price point of $12, I think it's 12, 13 bucks, it's good. You know, would I like more? Would I like a NECA-style Gorosaurus? Hell yeah. But obviously, that's not what Bandai and Playmates are really thinking to do. So, unfortunately, if you want these characters on the shelf, this is what we're going to have to deal with. I don't know if this is older or newer. I'm pretty sure this is a relatively new figure. So, that's why I'm putting the review out there. Plus, I haven't had a lot of luck finding anything recently, and I don't have anything coming in, so there's been a lack of reviews. So I just wanted to get a video up there for you guys to talk about this Gorosaurus, because I did find him today, and I wanted to just make a quick video about it. But I think it looks really cool for what it is, and I'm happy to have a new character on the Godzilla shelf when I get to eventually make that again. So, yeah, if I was to give this a rating of, you know, obviously for the price point of $13.99. I would say like an 7 or 8 out of 10. A paint wash would have made this, in my opinion. And if the legs weren't so damn weird. But other than those two things, it's pretty good. I like the head sculpt. I like the body sculpt. The sculpt is there, just more paint. But other than that, I think that's all I got for today. So let me know, guys. You coppin'. Let me know if you're going to pick this guy up. If you have not already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are very close to 300 subscribers. We are getting a lot closer, a lot faster than I initially thought. So we'll be doing the giveaway at 300, and I'll start picking out some ideas of things, and we'll do rules, and I'll make a whole video about it, so don't worry. But please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I would love to get to 300 relatively soon. But with that being said, I think that's all I got for today. So follow me on Instagram at ZachToys, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. Ooh, knocked him over, but peace out, guys.